Hello friends, welcome to Entri. I'm your quant educator Mirza Tisham Beg, and today I will discuss lots of slides on financial reports on public sector banks. I'll discuss about the merger, I'll discuss about the profits, I'll discuss about the employees. Okay, everything I'm going to discuss in this video, so must watch this video from the starting. But before we start this video, those who have not installed the Entri app must do it at once and start giving free high quality mocks on the app. The link of this app has been given in the description of this video. So let's start this video and share this one and press the like button at once. And those who have not subscribed the YouTube channel must do it at once. Alright, so let's start it. As you all see, that the financial reports on public sector banks, or basically it is a comparison between several public sector banks. So how you are going to approach, how you are going to look that which bank is going to become private sector and which bank is in. I'm going to tell you everything. So let's start this one. Here comes the first slide. First of all, you should all know that this is a very common news in today's era. What is the news is as many as 41,177 posts vacant at public sector banks. It is given by Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay, this information has been given by Nirmala Sitharaman. As you can see that, look, I'm giving you some data. Just watch it carefully. As many as 41,177, which is 5% of the total sanctioned post at public sector bank as on 1st December. Alright, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said, as on 1st December, as you can see that 8,05,986 sanctioned posts. So these are the sanctioned posts and 41,000 are the vacant posts. Okay, it is clearly said in a written reply by Nirmala Sitharaman in public sector banks. The posts are spread across three categories: officers, clerical and sub-staff. Okay, there are 12 public sector banks. As you all know that the banks have merged, which reduces the number of banks. Okay, SBI. So whenever we talk about the public sector banks, we shouldn't forget about the largest bank of this country, SBI. You can clearly see only SBI had 8,544 vacant posts. So you will see some really good numbers coming in the coming years. Okay, the number for PNB is 6,743, while the Central Bank of India is 6,295 vacant position, followed by Indian Overseas Bank 5,000 and Bank of India 4,848. All right. So at SBI there were 3,423 posts vacant for officers. So this 3,423 posts were vacant for officers and 5,121 vacant for clerical level. So you will clearly see the data has been split. Okay, you have been given a very correct data. Sitharaman also said that no post vacancy has been abolished during the last 6 years. So it's a huge statement. During the last 6 years you haven't seen any vacancies or post has been abolished. So it's really a boosting news for them, except one post in Punjab and Sindh Bank. So P and Sindh Bank, only one post got scrapped. Okay, just remember one thing, only one post, which was in 2016. So you don't need to worry about it. You are living in 2021 and you will clearly see that the number of posts have been increased. Okay, so it is getting on track, so you don't need to worry about it. All right, so just focus that your 3 or 4 banks will give you the largest seats: SBI, Punjab National Bank, Central Bank of India, and Indian Overseas Bank and Bank of India. So these are the, look at this, let's count: SBI, Punjab National, 2, Central Bank, 3, Indian Overseas Bank, 4, and Bank of India, 5. Okay, so SBI's data has been given. All right, 3,423 are officers and 521 are the clerical level. So just keep preparing. Okay, look at this. Here is the sanction post, number of post comparison, number of post of various banks. All right, various banks. Look at this. Look at this. Bank of India officers sanction. These are the sanction post and vacant post. Just look at the vacant post. Sub staff have 1400. So let's move on to the, look, majority of the posts have been filled. Look at this. Bank of Baroda have filled majority of its posts. That's why Bank of Baroda is not releasing its vacancies. All right. Here, look at this. Let's come to the biggest bank of this country, SBI, 1,15,998, and still you will see 5,121. So look at the vacancies, clearly see that makes the total 41,177, in which you will see large number of vacancies in Indian Overseas Bank and State Bank of India and Indian Bank and Central Bank of India. So these are the number of banks you will see majority of vacancies. So you don't need to worry about it. Just keep preparing because the number of posts will be increased. I am 100% sure. So this data is only at the time of what? Vacant post. Now let's come into the point, and when it's not given that the number of posts have been generated, so it is clearly that the number of posts will increase when the government generate some post or increase some post. Or, and one more important thing is that we have not considered the number of people who are going to retire in the coming years. All right, so when the people got retired, the vacancies will increase. So you have to be very patient, you have to keep preparing. All right, and you will see some really good news in the coming days. So as you know that there was a mega bank merger drive happened in the country. All right, so let's have a look at the merger of public sector banks. Look at this. There are 4 mergers, 4 big mergers. Okay, the first one says that Indian Bank was merged with Allahabad Bank. Okay, so Indian Bank and Allahabad Bank. All right, the second merger was PNB, Oriental Bank of Commerce, and Bank of India. All right, United Bank of India, UBI, United Bank of India. Okay, the third merger was Canara Bank and Syndicate Bank. All right, and the fourth merger was Union Bank of India, Andhra Bank, and Corporation Bank. So you can clearly see when the banks got merged, yes, some vacancies got shrink, but as you can clearly see, as our finance minister said, that 41,000 plus vacancies are vacant, and I have given you the number of vacancies in terms of banks. You can clearly see that you will see approximately 5 major banks which are going to release the most number of vacancies. Okay, so let's have a look at some other data. Here comes the branches and ATMs. So why I have put this data? Because I am going to tell you that which bank has large number of transactions in terms of branches and ATMs, and large number of business in terms of branches and ATMs. So look at this. First of all, you should know that you will see the high number of branches in SBI. Look at this. Look at the data. Okay, branches. First of all, you should see the branches and in urban, in semi-urban, in rural, metropolitan, the total number of branches are 22,132 of SBI. Okay, and look at the ATMs, 58,555. It's a huge number. Nobody has come close to the number of ATMs in terms of SBI, if we talk about the SBI. Okay, and nobody has come closer. Look at this, the total number of branches, total number of ATMs are 78,000, or you can say total number of ATMs are 1,34,000, and among 1,34,000, which is in my opinion 40 to 45% ATMs are from SBI. So you will always see SBI ATMs on every corner, okay, in your city. Now let's come to some other data. The next bank was, look at this, 22,000. Nobody has come to the 2-digit thousand numbers. Okay, only Bank of Baroda has come closer. Look at this, 9,000, and nobody has come closer to SBI in terms of ATMs and in terms of branches. So it's really a huge number. It's really a huge number. You should be understand that SBI was always going to release high number of vacancies for the clerical and officer post. Okay, and after that Bank of Baroda. But yes, Bank of Baroda have filled a major number of vacancies in the past, so Bank of Baroda, that's why, is not releasing any of the vacancies. But do not worry about it, as I have told you that look at the Punjab National Bank. Punjab National Bank, look at this, 6,000 branches, approximately 6,500 branches, and 9,000 something ATMs are available. So these are not some smaller numbers. You can clearly see that these are the high numbers in terms of branches and ATMs. So let's move on. Look at this, the total value of assets at public sector banks in India from financial year 2018 to 2021. Look at this, it is increasing at a constant pace. Look at this, the financial year 2021 sees high, look at this, value in trillion in Indian rupees, 117.31 trillion. So you can clearly see it has jumped from 2018. Look at this, from 2018 it has jumped 17 million, approximately 17 trillion assets. Okay, so it's a really boosting thing, because if our banking sector is growing, which means our economy will also grow. If economy grows, that means the demand will always increase. So when the demand increases, the vacancies will also increase. So everything is related to each other. Everything is related to its predecessor. So just be patient, because the economy is getting on track, coming back on track. So my suggestion for you is to just wait and just have patience. Okay. Next, look at this. Look at the Indian banks value in international circuit. Okay, international circuit. Look at this. The first bank was from China, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Again, the first 4 banks are from China. So China is clearly dominating the market in the world. And after that, Hong Kong, HSBC. Okay, British Bank, HSBC. And after that, there are several banks. Let's have a look at the Indian bank. The only Indian bank is SBI, and it is ranked 55. Look at this. The total assets suggest that we are not far, but as we can clearly see that these data are in 4,000 and our data is in 500s, which means we are 1/8, or you can say 12.5%, approximately 12.5% lesser. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. We are getting the pace, we are keeping the pace, and I'm 100% sure that we will catch them up. Okay. Next, the next suggests that the number of employees. Now let's come to the data of number of employees. Okay, number of employees. Here comes the data. Look at this. As you can clearly see that you will always have a look at the SBI. SBI has large number of employees, 2,38,000, and among 2,38,000, 1,12,575 are from officers, and 91,800, approximately 92,000. So SBI will always be a larger bank, or you can say monster. You can use the monster word for SBI because SBI is 55th rank in the world in terms of assets. So it's really a huge achievement because it's a very good thing. Look at this. And after that, Canara Bank, Punjab National Bank, and Bank of Baroda, and Union Bank of India. These are the banks which are following the SBI because SBI was always the trendsetter, and after the SBI and after the merger of several banks, we can see that we are getting the momentum in terms of assets, in terms of employees, in terms of profits. Lots of things are coming back on track. So just be patient, and the data I am providing you is for you. Why? Because you don't have to demotivate yourself, because you have to focus on your preparation. These are the data which will help you motivate. Okay, so the future is bright. The Indian banking sector is very well structured, and our economy is getting on track. So my point is that the more the demand increases, the more the number of vacancies increases. Okay. Next, here comes the next. As you can clearly see, the number of branches. As I have already told you that SBI was a large number of branches, and look at the profit. SBI's profit was 24,410. Okay, so it's a huge thing. And after that, Punjab National Bank, then Canara Bank, then Union Bank. So these are the list which are ranked according to it, and after that, the profitable list. All right. So my point is that look at this. The Central Bank of India is in loss. Punjab and Sind Bank is in loss. So it is a good chance that these banks can be privatized. All right, good chance that these banks can get privatized. So but you don't need to worry about it. Look at this. The number of branches has come down, and if number of branches have come down, that means the investment is not coming, and the transactions are not happening in these kind of banks. So let's have a look at some other data to clarify which bank is going to become the private sector. Financials. Look at this. The per employee profit data. Per employee profit. It is a very good thing. SBI was always on the profitable side. Look at this. The net profit suggests this, branches this, and employees this. So net profit is 8.54, while the profit per branch is 90.92. It's really huge achievement. And after that, Indian Bank, then Indian Overseas Bank, and then Bank of Maharashtra. According to the branches, but look at this. Where is Punjab and Sind Bank? It's always on the bottom because it is in the negative. Look at this. Just focus on these data. So my point for you is that these data suggest that some of the banks might be privatized. So choose your bank wisely. Okay, choose your bank wisely. All right, so it's a really good thing. Here comes the next data. Look at this. The market value suggests. What is the market value? Look, if Indian Overseas Bank have book value. Let's say that if this bank gets privatized, or you can say this bank is going to sell, then it will be getting 10.72 value. All right, but look at this, at the current time the market value is just double from the booking value, which means price per book value is twice, 2.01. So it's really a good thing, because as you look at the SBI, the booking value is 293, but the market price is 484, which means 1.65. So I am telling you the exact data. Look at this, the Punjab and Sind Bank. Punjab and Sind Bank is almost running on the half of its data. Bank of India half. So it is profitable for you to buy the shares of these banks. All right. So why it is profitable to buy the shares of these banks? Because the market value is almost half of the booking value. All right. So whenever you buy these kind of shares, once the bank sold out or sell its share, which means you are mostly getting the double value from this current scenario. So I hope you all are getting what I am telling you, and I hope you have got the data for your preparation. So that's it from my side, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Must share this video, and do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Keep watching Entri. Thank you.